This is the actually wait a minute. Okay, this is the video for the demo of Oaken, a game called Oaken. Okay, so we've got full screen here. We can choose borderless, windowed. Full screen thankfully works properly, so you can go into resolution, you can choose whatever you like, and it will put your monitor into that resolution, so that works great. It also means it's great for people who want to stream the game as well, because you'll be able to run the game possibly at a lower resolution. So you know, for dealing with video bitrate, like video compression, video bitrate, or you know, so it's more in line with the streaming bitrate for compression artifacts to do with video resolution, number of pixels in the video resolution, so the pixel count versus the bitrate of the actual video and of the stream. You know, bitrate of what would be required for that number of pixels on a screen movie, and also the bitrate of the stream that you can actually stream at, because you're limited by your bitrate stream is, or your bitrate for streaming is limited by the stream service that you're using. So if you're using Twitch or YouTube, they have limits as to what your bitrate can be. So if you want to kind of work within those limits so that you get higher video quality without video compression artifacts, which are like blockiness, or you know, where the screen looks all pixelated on high speed motion and stuff like that, then yeah, it's all tied to the bit rate. So the streaming bit rate and the bit rate required for the resolution, the number of pixels and the resolution that you want to stream at. So that's why it's a big deal for people who want to stream, and it could also be a big deal for people who want to put their monitor into a low resolution so that they can improve performance while using a lower grade graphic card as a way to keep the frame rate up, as opposed to turning the graphic quality level down, or if you can't turn it down any lower. So yeah, that's why I always look at that before I make a video. But thankfully this demo, they've made it perfectly and it works perfectly, and yeah, completely happy with that. So yeah, this is the demo for Oaken, and I've said I am pretty much coming into this completely, first look. I don't even know what the game is about. I would have probably looked up the game when I added the demo to my Steam library, but that would have been probably about maybe up to a month ago, and with all the demos and that I've got on my list, I have no idea what this is about. It was obviously interesting enough to make me want to look at it, so we're going to find out, does it actually grab my attention or not. So, new game. Defeat all enemies. Okay.
Let's have a tablet.
So you make a move once per turn, and you need to choose a direction for facing. You can also stay where you are and just change your facing. You can attack once per turn, but if you do that, it prevents you from making any moves or rotations during that turn. So basically you can move and rotate, you can rotate, or you can attack. So you can't move and attack in the one turn, you can't rotate and attack, or attack and rotate, or attack and move. You can't do everything. You have to choose what you want to do, which is, I mean, it's a bit different. Not being able to move and attack. Each unit has a frontal arc. Right. Be careful not to leave your back exposed. Attack units will always counterattack so long as they're in your frontal facing. So let's see, in the little display down the bottom, it doesn't actually show any counterattacking going on. Oh, there it is, yes. Okay, I get it. So yeah, you've got the coloured line. That's your facing, or what do they call it? Frontal arc. Right. So the first one is attacking behind the frontal arc, and that way they don't get counterattack or retaliation. And this one here is attacking the frontal arc and therefore gets retaliated against right there. Yep. Fine. Unfortunately, your enemies are hastened, which means they will be able to make an extra move. Well, that basically means they can move and attack then, doesn't it? They can move and attack, whereas you cannot. That sounds a bit kind of unbalanced. I mean, you're already, look, 3 versus 1. Move to one of the highlighted hexes by dragging the figurine and choosing an arrow to be facing. Okay, so does that mean that everyone can only move one space? Because if that's the case, I would probably try and use this tree trunk as a, or stump, whatever it is, as a, some kind of a block. Wait, you should, how come why wouldn't it allow me to change my facing? I'm supposed to be able to move and then choose my facing, and he's gone directly into the bloody tree stump. I think I've been screwed over here. What's this supposed to do? What's that going to do? Deal damage Well, the only one I can do is there. Well, I think that's kind of screwed me over because I never would have wanted to go facing like that. I was going to use it as cover and kind of face either this way or straight up, and then I would have been able to target any of them really. So that's screwed me over, hasn't it? Because oh well, we'll just go through the tutorial and then we'll see what happens when we start playing it proper. We have an undo button. Interesting. Well, I assume if we attack him, it'll destroy him. If we attack him, it won't destroy him. We can't attack him anyway. We're not facing the right way. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be quite annoying mechanic, I think. Not being able to turn and attack. I mean, that's more annoying than not being able to move and attack. Because I got a guy right here, and I can't attack him. I'd have to move. I'd have to rotate this character around, and every time I do something, he can do like take his move. And these guys got hasten, which means they can, like all enemies will have hasten, which means they get 2 attacks a turn, or 2 moves a turn. So he's going to hit me 3 times before I can even hit him. I mean, that seems a bit bullshit if you ask me, because then I'll hit him twice and he'll hit me 5 times. How's that? I mean, it's just retarded. I mean, Pathfinder is a unit. You can summon units nearby to. They cannot act on the turn they are summoned. Jesus. So I can summon a unit. I mean, they could actually flank me. He's got 2 turns. He could come down here behind me. Well, he doesn't even need to, does he? He's already behind my frontal arc. I mean, this just sounds so bloody stupid. I mean, I'm going to have to go here to try and protect my... But I mean, he can't. I thought it just said that I can't summon an attack on my first turn. And yet I summoned him and he attacked straight away. I mean, it's the second contradiction that the tutorial made. Yeah, I don't know. To me, this doesn't feel like it's been well thought out, but anyway. You have to establish some rules if you're going to follow me. Now the thing is, I can click begin, and we'll just get straight into it, you see? But maybe I'm not learning something because you have to actually click on these to get them to talk. Is that how it works? Defeat all enemies. Protect the scarred or scared tinker. Tiny tinker. Wild warbling. Yeah, see? I have to actually click on him to get him to talk. Where the player just clicked on here, I would have missed all this. And the problem I had just then was the delay between the text showing and the voices, because the text was going there, but then I wasn't reading it because I was waiting for the voice to start, and pretty much as soon as the voice had finished, the text disappeared. Not that the voices were actually proper English reading. Well, it wasn't reading it. They were just making noises, blah, 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 shit. But what's this? I can repeat it? You see, it's all automatic. It's not actually me clicking on it. We have to be very careful. You shouldn't trust anyone. No, look, is it a tinker? So cute, you got back. One. Yeah, probably would have been better just clicking together. This looks bad. Now we have nowhere to run. We have to stand our ground and defeat the incoming enemies. You can hover over units to see the keywords and abilities on map units to be turned off in the menu. In this battle, you receive the side objective protecting the tinker. Completing that grants bonus experience and rewards. Okay, so it says defeat 4 enemies. You can only see. Wait a minute, who is that? The tinker? Okay, so we can see 3 enemies. So that means another enemy is going to come in, doesn't it? But what's all this? Summon. Okay, so that's probably going to summon enemies here. Maybe that'll be the 4 enemies, and we don't attack that. I don't know. Wait, activate skip. Wait a minute. So even when you kill these guys, they're gonna hit you for 1 damage. Everything just seems so stacked against the player. It's just ridiculous. Unless you use a ranged attack like that. So a stalker, I could summon that creature there. Is that how it works? While on green, whatever green is, no idea what green is. I mean, all the tiles look grey to me. So, and then let's. Well, I mean, I don't know whether I can fire both at the same time. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and attack the burrow with a ranged attack. And I'm thinking that if you defeat the burrow, maybe you won't get enemies spawn in. No, won't let me do that. Okay, well, I don't quite understand what the problem is there, but I mean, I could use it on them. I don't know if there's a cooldown. Maybe that means 3-turn cooldown. Yeah, I expected that. You know, like you use one spell and then that's your turn. I can understand that. So this guy here, I don't know if I can control him now or not. I don't know what that's. I mean, it's not a button. Looks like a button, but it's not a button. So I guess I'm going to end turn. Use to play cards and skills. So I could possibly. No, I don't think I can move. I mean, maybe I can. I don't know. I'm going to end turn. Wow. What the heck? If the spawning area is blocked, enemies will be summoned further away. Oh, there's another burrow there. Oh, I didn't even notice. And look at that, that's quite high damage, isn't it? Got a very good 3. You see, I can't range attack a burrow. Pathfinder. Well, he seems quite good. See, it's annoying because I can't move and attack. What if I put him there? Actually, that's it. That's that guy, isn't it? Can I move him? Cannot move or attack. And they are summoned. They can't move or attack to turn their summon, and yet he did attack. Oh, mate. It's deals damage to adjacent enemies. Wait. On being. Okay, so that was just his character ability. He's a special character that can attack when summoned, even though most characters or everyone else cannot. Yeah, I mean, it's the only way really that the game can do that, but it feels weird to me. Well, I should be able to get rid of this guy. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, they're trying to be different, obviously, but is it good? I mean, for argument's sake, right? If you make a car and you put square wheels on it or triangle wheels on it because you want to be different, or hexagonal wheels or whatever, you want to be different from everyone else. You know, we made a different car, okay? Yes, you have, but does that make your car better? You know, do people want to drive a vehicle with non-round wheels? I mean, you know, probably not. Probably why we don't see any vehicles like that. And that goes with everything, doesn't it? Goes with anything in the world, you know? If it's not something that people are going to want to use or whatever, they're not going to fucking use it, are they? So I'll keep on. We'll keep on going. But another thing that isn't gelling with me at the moment is just the art, the music, the colours of everything. Very off-putting colours to me for some reason. I don't know why. Everything just looks quite yucky. But it's just my personal opinion. New diligent wisp. So we've got now a wisp. It's got growth, but it doesn't actually tell us. You see, you usually in a game, you show people these new icons, these new character abilities, and that's cool, you know. Yeah, people like to have different new things, play around with stuff like that. It keeps the game fresh. But when you mouse over it, it needs to tell you what things are. You know, you can't put things on screen and when you mouse over them, nothing happens. I mean, you know, that's just rubbish, you know. I mean, something, yeah, we know what, you know, question mark, obviously something to do with help, you know, these lines or something to do with option setting. That's because every game in existence has them and uses them the same way. But things like that wisp, and it had growth, and you mouse over and it doesn't tell you what is growth. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. Well, who would have thought that Tinker managed to get the wisp? It's okay. So we go into the deck. Okay, so we've got these cards collected during battle, are they? Or all of them? See, are these the ones I defeated? A seedling? Looks a bit like them, doesn't it? Or not? I don't know. It's very hard to tell the difference between a stalker and a seedling. I don't know. Who's who? And who's that? You see? This is your deck. It contains all the cards during the current run. During battles, you will draw cards at the start of your turn until you have 4 in hand. During battles, okay. So you don't draw cards throughout the battle. Throughout the battle, you only draw cards at the start. Wait a minute, at the start of your turn. Alright. Okay, that's cool. I was kind of wondering, you know, are the battles limited? And And then what happens when if you had like 20 cards and you only draw 4 at the beginning of the battle? This is where you can manage your inventory and upgrade your cards, as well as preview your spirits in their full 3-dimensional glory. Okay. We got right now you drag it onto. Okay, so what? See, I can't go into crafting preview. What? Nothing in preview. What happened? So you got impale and then. Okay, here. Alright, so we can see what they look like. What? Well, that looks a bit different to that. I mean, you can see it there, but this stuff underneath. I mean, I thought I was looking at kind of like a head, and that's the hair and like a hat or something, and that was the shoulders. I mean, but this stuff at the bottom is kind of like this stuff here, but that's not even part of the character. It's not going to move around with the character, is it? I don't know. Yeah, I think they should probably just focus on the character and not have this extra stuff around the bloody edges. Otherwise the character is getting muddled up with whatever they've got in the background there. And that's probably a bit easier to see, but even still, you know, if they had have like cut this stuff out, it would have been a bit more clearer. And then this one here, we're kind of like looking at him in the picture down to about here where the flower opens up, flower petals, but then is this part of the character or not? I mean, it's hard to tell. Are these legs? I mean, they could be legs, but it looks like he's actually attached to the plant. So if this whole thing is him, then why is the bottom half not shown in the icon when all these other ones have got all this extra detail and it's not part of the actual character? Same problem with that one there. He's kind of like a dragon without wings, in a way. But up here, I mean, all this extra stuff, it's hard to kind of see the resemblance, but see, like if you look at the 2D image here, you see it doesn't have any of the stuff at the bottom in it, you know, like in here. So yeah, that's me. But then cultivation, a skill. So I've got a skill. It says create green nearby. Well, I haven't seen that yet. I haven't seen that happen yet. Unless we've leveled up or something and I don't know about it. Cards my deck for gathered loomy dust. So it doesn't actually tell me what my level is, does it? Right, so okay, this is crafting. We've got this apparently. Growth. Can I? Yeah, see, I still can't find out what growth is. You see? Because if I move away, I can't, and you can't select them and then go over there because it don't work like that. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's like it's lacking. I mean, I understand this is kind of like early access. They're still working on it, but I mean, come on. This is kind of pretty basic stuff, and if it's not there now, it probably won't be there in the future. So I can upgrade somebody. It wants me to upgrade the Stalker, I think. He's on to a spirit, but looks like it's telling me to put it on the Stalker. I mean, I would think the Tinker needs it more than a Stalker, but maybe they're looking at the synergy, because if I create green on a square and then I put that on top of the green, it's going to upgrade them. So maybe they're looking at the synergy. See, this one's got elusive, but I don't know what that does either. So, like a lot of these other ones, they actually give you explanations on what they do, how they work. Whereas this one here, they just say elusive. This one, growth. So, yeah. I think we're lacking some information there. Well, that seemed like more than a +1, didn't it? Yeah, look at that, 8 and 4. They're quite powerful now. In fact, they're... Is that an 8? No, it's not an 8. But look. Yeah, they've picked a pretty bad font for that 3. I mean, look at the curvature on it and how it closes in on the edges on the left there. I mean, it's not too bad there because it's zoomed in on the right. You can see it, but when it's small like that, it's very hard to tell between it being a 3 or an 8. So just in time, I can smell wild spirits behind. Okay, so basically into another battle, probably outbreak. Is there even any way to prevent it from progressing? Enemies have +1/+1. Probably +1 attack, +1 health. So, Mr. Pathfinder, those spirits. They can't hear the voice of war. It's making them dangerous. What does it mean? You really have no idea, do you?
Sounds good.
What the fuck? Good game. Okay. To be able to go further, we need to cleanse the eclipse terrain. It may anger the wild spirit, but you have to risk it. In one level may have different. Alright. Okay. So they got please take notice of the environmental rules they can radically change. Blah 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 blah. You still see. Alright. Okay. So what the hell is this? Halving of speed. Step on it to become hastened. Okay, that would be very good for me. Having a power, step on it to become charged. Charge pushes target to attack, removed after. Push target to attack, removed after attacking. So you get one charge shot, basically. This one, very good. Now, I've got a spell, apparently. Where is it? Is that it? I think it's telling me that I can do it within that range. So I could put it on there. I mean, obviously, that's what we're trying to do. We must be trying to make these squares here green. And when I make a green square, I could put this guy on it, and he'll be really, he'll be more powerful on them. So, yeah. Does that take a turn? If I do this, will it take a turn away from me? Okay, cool. It didn't. Because that was something that I wasn't sure about. It didn't explain whether doing that would take my turn up. Because if I do one of these, as far as I know, it will take my turn up. Does it take my turn up though, or does it just take up my spell usage? It might just take up my spell usage. Yeah, I mean, we can only move one square at a time. And does that one run out? Hasten removed after moving. Okay. Alright, so maybe it's better to click that and then click that and then shoot up and attack something. I don't know whether I can attack the burrow. I don't think you can. Holy cow. So that spirit on here couldn't even survive one attack from that thing. Okay, let's try the other way. Let's try moving first. Wait a minute. I can't do that. What? Can I put it on? Look at that. I can actually. You see, you hover over it and it doesn't tell you anything. I know it. Wasn't this supposed to turn tiles green? So I can use it to attack him. Makes the tile green as well. Okay. Alright, well that's interesting. How many times can I use that? I was going to try and save it for later on. What about... What about putting him there? Or... Okay. I've got an idea. Let's go there. Right, so we charge. He'll probably attack me and then I'll counter. And then we'll see if the charge goes away. And whether or not I get it back again on the next turn. I'm already on that square. Unless the square is a one use and then, you know, that's it. It's gone. So can I cast now? Oh, I can. Okay, well, watch this. I mean, that might actually finish the mission. Or not quite. We've got one more square to do. Okay. But unfortunately, he's exposed to that guy now, so he might attack him instead of me. We'll find out. Oh, what's he? Yeah, so he took the easy option. Fair enough. A feather, Hastings. Okay. Well, I'm still charged, but I wasn't going to use charged on him because he only has 2 health left. Provoke. So these are ones that I've already played. I don't know why I have them there, I don't know. But... Right, can only attack units that are vendors. What the hell? Who's a defender? Pushes targets. So I can't attack him, or I can attack him? Looks like I can attack him. He also hit me back. So even if you put in the final blow, you can still get hit back. But we can probably finish this by just doing that. But before I do that, I could bring this guy in just to finish that one off. Probably put it like that, and you can go like that. But if I go like that, is he going to attack him? Okay, that's cool. And then of course we do that and then we're finished, haven't we? No? What? Run. I'll grab their broken bridge. Oaken bridge. Okay. Well, alright. Next, we lost them. Myth Pathfinder gave us some unusual powder. Let's see what's good for. Gloomy dust. Increase the unit's level. Okay, so I don't know whether it wants me to upgrade that one or I can pick. I guess we have to pick that one anyway, because in the last battle he fell on the first turn. What happened though? I didn't actually notice an upgrade. Everything looks the same to me.
I'm so sorry.
Defeat the enemy hero. See, you hover over these things, it doesn't tell you what they are. I'm guessing that perhaps that's to do with the upgrade, but then this thing here told me, look, pay Gloomy Dust to increase unit's level. So it looks like if these got to fill up, you need more than just 12 Gloomy Dust. Now what's with the 12 anyway? I don't know.
So good.
Now, Corruptor. Farewell. Applies fatigue on dealing damage with attacks ability. Okay. So what does fatigue do? See? Deal damage to a nearby enemy and create under them a spirit. A spirit is like a spell, isn't it? So who's going to be doing the spell? I don't know.
I'm gentle.
Okay. Defeat the enemy hero. This unit is an enemy hero. Right, so that is the enemy hero. Which is which one? Fatigue persists through between battles and reduces max health. Don't worry, it is removed at the end of each chapter. Reduces max health. Okay. Okay, so seedling. Spiky feeds on. Hey, what? Enemies. Okay, yeah. At the end of Alright, so that's the enemy hero there, and it's also going to be the spellcaster. Oh, he can. I'm actually in his range at the moment. Well, maybe it would be wise to step back one tile. And make them come forward. If I can get them closer together, then I could possibly do something. Okay, so now they're closer together. Yeah, you see, they can move and attack in one go, whereas I can't. Can I? It looks like I can cast another spell, perhaps. But yeah, I'm thinking if I do that, I'm not going to be able to remove this corruption underneath me as well. Let's see what happens. Yeah, see? So yeah, we're going to have to leave the stalker for the next turn. I mean, the alternative would have been that I move up there. I don't know if that would have helped, actually. It seems like my attack's quite low. My health is big, though. It'd be better off me bringing in probably that guy there, actually. Putting him there. Who's that? Oh, I see. So they're pretty much Yeah, because what happens is every turn we'll get next. So I think on my next turn we'll have this circle here will be bigger like these ones. So I'll have 5, and then I can actually bring them in. So where's end turn? That one. Seedling. Yeah, you can't move and attack when you're summoned. So. Alright. Yeah. Okay. So, see what I did is I put the grass down first, but then they've put the corruption on top of the grass. So perhaps it's better to, if I had have used somebody else, they killed them, put the grass down, put the corruption down, then I put my one down and put the grass on top. Perhaps that would have been better. So what's this person gonna do? Deals damage to enemies in its LOS and create green under them. Oh wait, it's correctly on the summon. A shooter can attack any enemy after moving or rotating by any means. Then you take a melee that thing. Okay. So I suppose I'm gonna have to put them up there. Actually, does movement cost me a turn? And I wonder if you put green down underneath the character, would that heal me? Oh well, let's do this anyway. Oh, we can't put them there. Okay, so I'm gonna have to try and move. Yeah, we're in a bit of a pickle. Deal damage to an enemy in your LOS. Oh right, yeah, that's my raged attack. Oh, I can't move in. Oh, wait a minute. A spell isn't really attacking, is it? You see, now they're exposed. I could attack them. Did that do extra damage? No, it didn't. So it doesn't matter about attacking from behind with that. It's only physical attack then, isn't it? So this is -2. You think I'd do more than -2 and I'm thinking behind. Yeah, it hasn't given me a bonus for attacking from behind. Unless it's because I'm on the corruption tile, but that would be like an extra level of complexity, which I don't think they've put that into the game, but they never said that. Yeah, it looks like you do get healed if you go onto your own tile. That's interesting, isn't it? Elusive cannot be. Well, let's put you here, I guess. This guy a ranged attacker? Doesn't actually say he's a ranged attacker, doesn't it? Okay. Was that a bit weird? I mean, he must have had more than one health. Why did that destroy him? Oh, I'm probably going to have to rewatch what happened there on the stream because that doesn't quite make sense to me. I'm pretty sure he had more than one health. Okay, wait a minute. So how do I know if I'm fatigued? Just by looking at the numbers? Well, it looks like I'm the only character that is fatigued. It doesn't seem to affect the these characters here. Upgrading a spell. That's a spell, isn't it? That's a spell. So that's the only spell as far as I know. Oh, okay, you can choose different kind of upgrade options. Alright, so they'll give me 4 health back. Okay, right, so you could do a combo with that using Tinker and well, you know, so it basically gives you 2 turns, or it gives you the opportunity to bring somebody in. No, you'd really have to, I think you'd have to bring them in before you use Tinker. So it'd have to be a creature that could withstand being hit by the enemy for the first turn. So either I do that and try and set up some kind of a combo, or I do that and get a basically a heal of 4. I think we'll go with this one. The problem I have with this trying to set up a combo is the fact that when I attack the enemy from behind, it didn't actually give me a bonus to damage, which I thought you were supposed to get. You know, if you're attacking somebody not from their frontal arc, they're not defending, so you should get a bonus, but it didn't quite work like that. Unless it doesn't actually give you a bonus, what it does is it means that if the character has armor on, you can hit without getting reduced. But the problem with that is that if an enemy doesn't have armor, you're not getting any benefit from attacking them, you know, from a flank or from behind them. So yeah, it just seems like it's a little bit flawed, you know, like if they haven't fully thought through certain aspects of how things work. I mean, that's what you got to do, you know, you got to think about all the different angles, you know, and then if there is a certain angle where it doesn't add up, you know, for some reason, then it's a flaw, isn't it? It's flawed. So you would have to either change it completely or balance it or alter it somehow. But Yeah, they haven't done that here, but whether or not that means they wouldn't do it in the full game. But it seems like you've got it out just so you know. You can also destroy unwanted cards with the destroy button, but there's no need to use it right now using the destroy button. I can't see a destroy button. That one? Destroy. Oh, so you can actually get Loomy Dust. Okay, well how much Loomy Dust do I have? Is that Loomy Dust? No, that's cards and deck. Unused and Loomy Globes. So you would think that I don't have... I've got 4 Loomy Dust. See, it says upgrade card, but I can't tell if... I mean, apparently I can't use it. I mean, I think it's because I don't have a Loomy Globe, but why would I be able to click on it at all, you know? You shouldn't be able to click on it if you can't, if you don't have a Loomy Globe, you know? So, alright, we're at the end of the road apparently, so a new guide. Okay, so it's just automatic, like Spiky Seed's trinket is now connected with Aya. Didn't already, I mean, we used her in the last battle. Are they saying that I've now got her unlocked? And now we're still highlighted here. Eh? What? I don't know. Is that it? Don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Huh. Okay, well, what if we go skip tutorial? Okay, that doesn't work. Exit to main menu. New game. Alright. So, what do we do here? Okay, so I guess it means I choose either the lady or Aya. Okay. So instead of using that one, we're now going to try this one out. Is that how it works? Okay. Alright. Can you turn that on or off? Okay. Wait a minute, what's happened here? Why? Oh, wait a minute. It's main menu. New game. Okay. Alright, so yeah, I can't choose any different. I have to. So she's like my hero, and this one's like a powerful ally. Or you could say that's me and that's my hero. Something like that. Right, so we've got encounter, event, battle, battle. Right, so what do we want? Do we want event or encounter? I mean, looking at this, we would have encounter, battle, or we could go event, battle, elite, refuge, battle, refuge. Right, so do I want to hit an elite, and then how many elites do I want to hit? And then we got the boss. Rescue, refuge, battle. Okay, I think we're going to go this way. So this is an encounter, which is pretty much like a battle, isn't it? I have to defeat all the enemies plus cleanse the territory. So if it was a battle, then I only have to defeat the enemies. Is that how it works? So a battle would be easier than a encounter? I was thinking an encounter might be... yeah, like meeting somebody, but it could be good or bad. But then again, an event could be the same thing, couldn't it? It could be a bad event or a good event. So you can choose which drawn card to replace it. So of each battle, select the token card, then press the button above to confirm. Well, I didn't really pay attention to what my cards actually are. So I've got these two guys. Unfortunately, you hover over them and it doesn't tell you what their skills are. I think this one gets the +1 on a green tile. That's my attack. Whether or not this person is the same person that I built up, I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. maybe now we can see what they do. Okay, yeah, these two are quite good. I like them. He's probably not too bad, but he won't get upgraded. Yeah, I don't have the upgrades, and I can't use my hero until turn number 3. This is turn number 1. Okay, we've got some things here. Loomy crystals to gain Loomy dust, and strength of 1 and shield of 1. Okay, these are ranged. They're all ranged. Well, actually, yeah, they're all ranged. They're all the same. So we have a bunch of ranged attackers. And they can all move and attack in the same turn. Why can't I go to great? What? I need to. Oh, we're doing the redraw thing, are we? Maybe we'll try redrawing these two. Who knows, maybe we'll get lucky and get more of them. It just gave us the same as what we already had. I mean, maybe that's all the cards I have. I don't know. I didn't look at what my cards were. I think that's the best first move, because we're going to injure 3 in 1. Like, this would only be 2 in 1, this would be 2 in 1, that's 3 in 1. And it also blocks off that guy from shooting me, apparently. So at the moment, oh, he can shoot me. Okay. Oh, we've got some new spells here. Deal 1 damage. So, do I see this? Is there a spot where I can't be hit? Looks like the only place I can't be hit would be here. I think they'll be that guy will be able to shoot me if I go there. Looks like it. So my best option is, you see, they can also shoot past each other. Whether we can do that, I don't know. Looks like we can, perhaps. But yeah, my only option is to go that square, go on it if I don't want to get hit. But before I move, I think I will cultivate that there. I mean, the other option would be that I move up here, and yes, I do get attacked, but I could use this here to perhaps keep that one alive for a little bit longer, but yeah, I've got a feeling I'm probably going to lose that character anyway. Alright, so let's find out. Yeah, I don't think there's anything that could have saved them. Because, I mean, these guys can move and attack in the one turn. There were so many of them. There's just no way. Looks like I've... You know, how do I click on that first? But I don't have to, do I? Or do I? Yeah, okay, let's try it. Wait a minute. What did it say I could do at the start of every turn? Yeah, can't do that, but what I want to do is I want to try and target 3 enemies at once. But because we've already got a green square there, it doesn't really matter. So I could target just 2 if I want. What does it do? Strength and shield of 1. Maybe I'll have to put them there. I think the hex-based board is probably an advantage now that I think about it, because as you can see, if these enemies can only shoot in straight lines, being on a hex-based board, you know, you get into a situation where this guy can't actually attack this guy because he can only fire in straight lines. So I don't know, maybe this guy here might survive this time. I could probably boost him. 4 and 3 see if this works. Alright, so it doesn't work on everyone. I don't know, I've got a feeling like the enemy, if they go onto this, they'll get a boost, but we'll find out. Yeah, so that kind of worked. The this green stuff is killing them. That's interesting, because if I put that character there, they might actually attack all enemies in one go. So what I'm going to do is I want to move my character up to here first, because I want to collect those crystals. Now we've still got the 5 things here, because apparently to move or attack with my character or rotate doesn't actually cost any of this. This is only used on the cost of like spells, bringing in units, so it doesn't actually have a cost if it's to do with my character. Now for this to work, I don't think it matters which way I face, but I'm gonna face that way. No, actually it does. It looks like, yeah, it looks like they have to be in the frontal arc. But because these two have got more health, I'm going to go like that. Alright. Because this one here should fall, because they've only got 1 hit point in there on the grass. And now these two also 1 hit point on grass, so they should fall as well. So we're going to end turn. And there you go. So, yeah, that worked out. Alright, yeah, so I think the game is starting to open up in the combat now that we've got out of the tutorial and kind of got into the actual, you know, like, you know, bigger deck size and, you know, more open kind of gameplay, you know, where I'm not restricted or restrained. It's not linear. I don't have to do what the tutorial wants. You know, nothing's all scripted. You know, this is more fluid and open, and you know, you can bring in, you make up your own strategies and your own tactics, and maybe you can come up with you know, your own kind of ideas, and if they work, then I mean, that's great, isn't it? You know, you feel like you've actually accomplished something. So choose my reward. Elusive, can't be forced to move. Moving. Distant wisp. She can attack you. Yeah. But immobile. Not move, rotate, or be pushed. Yeah, I'm not sure I like that idea there. Activates. Receive message. I think probably go with shield. I mean, the thing is, I don't actually know what these actually are. I think they're upgrades. You attach them to a character. I think that's how that works. Crafting. So, who do I want to give that to? I mean, I assume I give that to my hero, no? Okay, so it goes to... Alright, yeah, I think I understand how you'd use it now. I think... So we put this onto somebody, and then whenever I cast a spell, it activates and gives them a shield. So, let's say... If my style of play for this current character build is to put down this guy like I did at the beginning, he's probably the one that we want to put the shield on. But whether you would do that on the first one you spawn in or on the second one, I mean, it depends where your main character is situated on the board and whether you think you need to move them or not on the first turn. And okay, so we've got Lumi Dust of 8, which can be used for removing fatigue. Nobody has fatigue as far as I know. So what else we got? Cards in deck. Unused something or other. 2, 4, 6, 7. I don't know why it says cards in deck. 6, yeah. You see, yeah. I think they probably could have used a better font for numbers, but I don't know. Whether that's personal opinion or what. Destroy a card to gain Lumi Dust, heal, and pay Lumi Dust to increase units level. Right, so we don't have enough Lumi Dust to increase the character's level yet. And the thing is that when you do upgrade a character's level, I think it might be these things here. And nothing happens when you get the first one, so it looks like you've got to do both, which would be 12 Lumi Dusts. That's just from what I thought I noticed from the tutorial, so if I'm wrong, then whatever. But alright, so another account. This is going to be survive until round 4. Ooh. Okay, so encounters are not defeat enemies to complete objective, are they? I mean, it can be a part of the objective, but it's not the total objective. So battles, I'm guessing, are fully combat-based objectives. So I got to try and collect as much of this Lumi dust as I can. Oh, that's dangerous, isn't it? So, click cards to redraw. It's 5 until round 4. That's the one with the shield. Okay, so you can only select 2 to redraw. Yeah, we'll try those 2. Okay, so we got both of those, which is pretty cool. What was it about fatigue? So oh, I can only and that's not Tinker because yeah. Do I have Tinker? I mean, I guess I have Tinker. Because Tinker would be very good at keeping this thing's attention. Well, I don't know. See what happens, I guess. Does that help? I don't know if it helps. The thing is that it will increase his not the actual thing, unless I yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess I will do this one. and then try and get to a crystal. But I think if he touches me, or like if he goes next to me, I can't move. So I don't know. Yeah. So maybe I'll just stay here for one turn. Because he can move and attack in the same go, so... Unless he doesn't move himself, but I don't think that's the case. Wow. What? How come... That guy was supposed to have 5 health, wasn't he? And this guy does 4 attack. I mean, I could bring this guy in, but he's not going to have the same ability unless... see, I could do that, and then I can do that, which is going to increase his thing. See, he's at 5. Probably buy that one as well, but I don't think I need to. What else we got here? Yeah. So we're on round 3. So I guess I try to collect as much of this stuff as I can. I don't think it matters which. I mean, you think these guys move pretty quick, but it doesn't move like that. This here is their cost, yeah. So I could put them right up here as far as I can. And then, yeah, see, they can only move one square, doesn't matter who they are. I can bring in another character. Yeah, doesn't really help a lot, but I mean, we're going to try and collect as much as we can. And then I could move. No, I can't. Wait, this card has been unstable, exhausted, and excluded from your deck for the rest of this chapter. Which one's that one? Is that my wait? This card. Which card? What card? What? Removed after attacking. Yeah, I don't like the immobile one. I think that makes you a sitting duck. So this sounds pretty good. As soon as they come onto the battlefield, they'll attack. Which is pretty much what that Aya has, which you can't see at the moment. But let's farewell and do this. I mean, that's quite cool as well. Yeah, so let's have a look here. Who is exhausted? Or whatever it was. So one of these is supposedly getting worn out. What did it say? Was it a spell or was it a? It was a unit. Can't see. What one they're talking about? Unless is it that one? No. Well, is that what that means? That blue. I think it just means that they've been upgraded, doesn't it? With the shield. What? No. We'll give it to this one. So now one's got shield and one's got attack on summoning. I think that's pretty cool. Now we've got yeah, and see, that's what that blue is. It means that I've upgraded it with a thing. So apparently I've got a card that's supposed to be kind of getting worn out. Now, I have no idea what they're talking about, because I cannot see any difference anywhere. But I can upgrade, so I'm going to upgrade. I can upgrade two of them. I will upgrade, obviously, that one. It's upgraded the attack, hasn't upgraded the health. But I think, are we alright with that? I mean, we can upgrade them again in the future. Alright, now it's a battle. Defeat all enemies. Oh, I've got to cleanse. Yeah, I don't see any difference then. I don't see any difference. Exactly the same, really. The cost of a spell? Well, my spells are only worth one anyway. Well, I've got my two main cards here. I guess there must be some type of a fatiguing enemy. Okay, I think I might try and get another spike shot. Okay. Alright, that's the way it goes. So these things, you can push enemies away. They can push enemies away on their attack. So right, I see why they've put them like that. Because it means if I do bring a character into this line, one of these two enemies here will be able to attack them from behind. And because we've got a burrow there, you really don't want to kind of start. So it looks like the best option is probably gains shield, deals damage on things, but not enough to down them. And they can move and attack on each turn. Yeah, I'm not too sure I have to kind of cast a spell to, no, not that one, it has to be this one. Yeah. Casting a spell doesn't stop me from moving though, does it? But then if I was to move, it's trying to push me towards the burrow. But I want to be adjacent to this because it will permanently decrease the cost, but of that, which would be a good thing. Okay, let's try this. Let's put him here, like that. And then let's put him here, which way? Like that, I guess. You know, I don't think I can get him. No, not quite. This, yeah, let's need a handle there. So let's put down this. There or there? Alright. So they're alive, barely. Can't use that just yet. Unless I move. So I move and then I can use it. Hopefully destroying him. We've got another coming in here somewhere. Shrine has been depleted. Now that should hopefully decrease the cost of that the next time down to 2. That would be really good. Well, there's a couple of these coming on. I don't think so. So what do I do now? Perhaps I should have actually... No? That one, perhaps I should have done life touch on him before I moved. Wait a minute, they can move, can't they? Now I can do life touch. Okay, what have we got now? Okay, they're what we had before. This is something a little bit different. A niblet, a 2-to-1 unit. What does that mean? A 2-to-1 unit. Not too sure what they mean by that. Okay, so I'd have to do attack by 1 on spawn. Oh, I can use that on him. So, cleanse the enemy terrain. When I can't shoot that one, it takes that. Attack that. Shouldn't that have just upgraded his shield? Wait a minute, shield. Oh, maybe it did. Maybe it did. So, oh, okay. Oh well, we'll just have to see what happens. Okay, here we go. So now they've got a niblet. I don't think that does anything special. Oh, here we go. Look, it's unstable. If I use it one more time, I lose it completely. That's a bit of a shame, but as you can see, it definitely has come down in price, and that'll be permanent, so that's great. I don't want to lose it, and I want to keep it. Yeah, it's kind of a bit of an awkward situation with that creature there. And it's quite powerful too, look. 8 and 8. We're probably going to kill that one. Even if I was to heal them, they're still gonna die from it. So, what do I do? I mean, that is the only way. Wait a minute. We've got this. Deals 1 damage, so unfortunately. Yeah. Right. Okay, yeah, we got rid of that. We could actually move out of here now. Yeah, I can't really. I mean, is there any? I don't think there's any point trying to heal this one. I mean, I can move them out of the way, but then they'll take the hit, and it would. Wait a minute. No, that's not 8. That's only. Oh man, we keep doing that, don't we? Alright, we're alright. I'll use heal on that guy. Yeah, that'll be alright now. Yeah. What? A pushed unit is, if blocked, it will collide and both will take damage. Oh. Okay. I didn't expect that. But you see, I can bring in this one now. The problem here is that looks like 2 are going to come out of here and 1's going to come out of here. I'm wondering if we can turn these to green and hopefully that'll be the end of it. Oh, I can't fire it more than once. I thought I could kind of keep firing these while I had the AP, but no. Okay. So we got to do one more turn and these 2 are going to come in. Alright. Well. I can heal somebody. We'll try and heal that guy. I don't know why their shield didn't upgrade. Supposed to gain a shield every time I cast a spell, but so these aren't class as spells, no, they're skills. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So what I will try to do then is get my characters in a position where they can destroy. What? Oh, did I just summon that one? Pity my characters can't do much damage. Right, so they're going to come in on the next turn. Perhaps right, so we'll put one of these here. Do I need to move over? Oh, have I done that wrong? What do I do? I just press undo. What? It said lastly used unit, but they all disappeared and I thought, whoa, wait a minute. How far is it taking me back here? I think it's undone that. Didn't I do that on somebody? This guy's gonna kill him. So my only problem is gonna be there, but I can't deal with that problem because this one won't move. So my best bet is to put. It doesn't really matter. I don't think it really matters. Put him there, and then these two can kill this one. That won't kill that one. Then it's only that one left. But that one could target this one. So I probably want to heal. I can cast another one. We cast two then. We cast him there. Alright, try that. Okay. So this one kills that one. Wait a minute. Yeah. What does this one do? Okay. Oh, look at that. Those two spikes are both unstable. Yeah, I've changed my idea now. I'm thinking if I use this on there, it's going to increase the ability of that one. And he can now attack that. And this one can attack that. And this thing's going to come out. But we can destroy it. But I wonder if I can't do that now. Their body had their turn. And yeah, we might as well destroy that. But we still got that stuff there, unfortunately. Oh, I could have used that. Thank you. After barrage ran out, they will effect silent fog, treat all the remaining enemies particular units to become fatigued at the start of each enemy turn. Okay, so I could do that here. Move to there. Heal that guy. And then that guy attacks that one. Okay. So yeah, it's starting to kind of show how everything can work together, you know, like there is, you know, it sounded at the beginning like you're very limited, you know, you can't move and attack, you can't rotate and attack, you can't, you know, you can move and rotate, but you can only move one square. Enemies can move and attack in the same turn. You can't summon an attack. And the enemies can't summon an attack unless the characters have a special ability where they can do that. So yeah, it sounded very limited, very kind of one-sided towards the enemy. But now that we're able to actually, you know, the game's opened up with so we can actually start to make up our own kind of tactics and strategies, we can see that, you know, you're not as limited as what it first looked like. Because you can move and use a skill. You can use all three skills once each in the one turn if you've got the action point available. So as you saw there, I use a skill, then I move, then I use another skill on another character to heal them, and then I use the other character to attack the enemy, and that was all in the one turn. I mean, so that was quite good, you know. That was the kind of abilities that you would think you'd be able to do in a game for a turn. So yeah, it's starting to kind of gel and open up, and it's starting to look more like a game now, I think. Choose your rewards. Okay, that's quite cool. It's a spell. It's not a skill, it's a spell. Which means you have to have it in your hand. It's going to cost 2 action points. And you would have to summon an enemy. Now it's going to do 2 damage. But the thing is, I've got a character that has an attack on summon ability. So if you put his attack with that 2, you're going to do 3 damage to an enemy or 3 enemies when you bring them in onto the board. So that is actually very powerful, isn't it? If you could get that to play out in that way, you're going to do 3 damage to 3 enemies all at one time. And if they're low health enemies, you're going to wipe them all out in one hit. So that's really cool. This here, we've got a new unit. Apparently you can upgrade them 3 times. It'd be very expensive though. It'll cost you 36 Lumi dust or whatever they call it. At the moment we've got 10. So yeah, I mean you have to have 12 to be able to do one upgrade. And I've already got a couple of characters I'm trying to upgrade at the moment. So I need 24 for them, and then I'll need 36 for him, if I was to upgrade him, of course. Activate ability when making an attack and counter attack. So apparently he can counter attack. Yes, well yeah, you can all, everyone can counter attack, can't they? Yeah. So degenerating, takes damage at the start of its turn, reduced after triggering or after regaining health. Put degeneration on dealing damage. Heals, takes damage at the start of its turn, reduced after triggering or after okay, it's not entirely clear, but I think when it says inflict here, I'm hoping that means you're inflicting degeneration on the enemy. It's not actually happening to him, because he only got 4 health, and that would mean he would be dead pretty quick. So he could be quite cool if you wanted to put him in the front line, and then if you could keep him alive by healing him, he could be a pain in the ass for a couple of enemies. But really, you probably want to whack a shield on him as well. If we had a shield upgrade, which, look at this. Give shield to self or nearby ally, and it's a spell, which means it's not an upgrade. You can't just put it on one character and then that's it. You can use this on whoever the hell you want. So this is great as well. Oh wow! Now I'm in a real pickle now, because I mean, this is great. This is great, and this is great. They're all great. This here I was going to set up an attack combo. This here give a shield of 4. I mean, that's really awesome. I mean, that's more powerful than my healing. I can only heal 2. That there I can shield for 4. So what do I do? If I take that, I can potentially do big damage to a swarm of enemies. Well, yeah, like 3 enemies at once. It would be very useful. But then this here could possibly keep somebody alive for quite a long time. Of course, if they get ganged on, it's not going to help. Right, let's take this. So this spell, we got the 2 spike, 1's only worth 1 costs 2, 1 is 3. Actually destroy a spell if you don't want anymore, so I can destroy and power if I want to, but they don't seem to. You can only use them like, I think it's once or twice. It might only be once, and then they become unstable. Yeah, that's another thing to think about. So yeah, I probably was better off picking this, or perhaps the unit, that lurker. But then, you know, I don't know if we want to get too over saturated in cards, if that's what we'll call these, because then your hand, you know, like what you get in your starting hand is going to become more and more diluted. Because I really want to get this one here in my starting hand, and this one here in my starting hand. I get these 2 in my starting hand, and yeah, we're going to be able to do, we're going to potentially get a pretty good start in the fight. So I mean, it all depends on how the enemy is situated. So should I sell that one? Or, I mean, imagine if we could get burst cost down to 1, that would be wicked, wouldn't it? Or even a spike down to 1 as well. Maybe we'll hold off. Maybe we'll hold off selling for the time being. So what else can I do? I can't do upgrading at the moment. Doesn't look like it. Don't have any crafting. So what do we got here? This is a elite. Oh. Okay. Let's think about this for a moment. We're going to face an elite. I could get rid of that and then put an upgrade on to one of these. I'm really tempted, but the thing is that these can do 4 damage. This is quite a bit. And if you can only use them once in battle, and then you're stuck. Then unleash and leader. Let's leader. You'll have to do an upgrade. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it because if we lose against the elite, it's probably game over. So, right, so we've done that. We've got our Lumi dust. We can do an upgrade. We'll do an upgrade on this guy here. Hopefully it'll give him like 1 extra health point. Yep, I thought it would because this one upgraded the attack, so it just kind of makes sense that this one would upgrade the health. But then that other character that had 3 upgrades, what would the middle one upgrade? Would upgrade his casting cost perhaps, or summoning cost. Okay, so yeah, let's go into it. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't really mind if this is the end of the run, because I think we've kind of seen enough to know how things are in the game at the moment. I think, yeah, it's really kind of opened up the gameplay now that we've got into the actual proper game and not the tutorial. Once a guardian of dreams, he now seeks eluding and devouring spirits through induced nightmares, find the way for up, defeat the enemy hero, spare the deluded guardian. So, do they not want me to attack that? They only want me to attack the nightmares. This is the boss. It's going to apply fatigue on dealing damage and attack abilities. Will wake up in 2-3 turns, or on taking damage. A spell. Oh, he's going to cast them out. Okay, so I think the plan will be to try and surround him. Deleted. Oh, we got 2 guards. Wait. Oh no, these are what he's going to cast. Gives shield to. Oh, so they're going to shield him. He's got 25 here. Okay. So, if I can get a unit to 3 consecutive turns when I bring it in, staying right here without moving or attacking, like any action, it will be permanently decreased the cost of it. So, for argument's sake, we could do it with a, or I could do it with him. But in saying that, his cost is only 2 anyway. So, yeah, probably better off maybe doing it with Aya. It will get her cost down to 4. We'll be able to bring her in a turn earlier, which would be turn number 2. That would be quite good, wouldn't it? So maybe we'll hold off on that for the moment. We've got 3. I need 4 to be able to do... Wait a minute, these are my starting cards. Okay. So I need to actually do 2. Yeah, I need to actually get the spell that I want for my starting card before we can think about using that one. And I can only choose 2 cards as far as I know. So let's get rid of... It says spare with 2 guardians, and if he creates any more, spare them as well. They're going to give him 2 shields at the end of each turn. Whether it stacks, I don't know. I mean, you know, if that's the case, I just I kill them straight out, but you just don't know. But yeah, my plan is to fully surround this guy, and then as soon as it gets to turn 3, I think it was, we'll like pound in from... I mean, we don't have to wait 3 turns, but to get a unit on all of the sides, it's going to take at least 2 turns anyway. These guys are awake, and they will reduce the I don't know, these things are going to be annoying. I mean, they may actually move, they may actually attack. So yeah, I'm not too sure how we're going to deal with that at the moment. I might have to just say, you know, get rid of them. So I kind of want these 2 creatures here, but I'm going to redraw those 2. Alright, we've got it. So summon this turn, so I have to do both in the one turn. We could do the shield one. I want to click that, but then it's going to put somebody right next to this guy. Although when you look at it, he's not actually looking at that at the moment. So perhaps what I'll do is I'll bring this guy in here. Yeah, there's a chance he may get stuck here though. 25 cows. That's going to take a long time. In fact, as soon as I bring him in, he's going to, yes, it probably would have been better if I had those other two characters. And then I could have brought them in on the two corners here. Yeah, I've got a feeling it might not work. Oh well, we'll see what happens. I'll put him here. And then if that guy attacks him here too, which means I'll lose my bonus unless I go there like that. Then he might not be able to move if he's going to. Who the hell said they can't move? Which one? Might be alright. So this is the shield one. Activate. Make a unit start at 3 seconds adjacent without taking damage or performing. Healing, attacking, concentration. I'm going to put him there. It's going to go like that. So I'll put that there. Okay. Now, yeah, he can't move. Well, can he? What's the can he move? He can move. I'm not too sure what's going on with him. So we're on how many turns? 2 turns he'll wake up. So put him there. Now, which way do I want to face? I don't think these guys, they don't appear to be ranged attack. Well, we don't know, do we? I want to bring them in. I have to move this one first. Perhaps this guy I should have put on the other side. Well, I can cultivate this one. Alright, now he's... Wait a minute. Looks like they can cast Nightmare onto anyone they like. Unless it's only people who aren't on grass. He's... Sleep, wake up at the end of the turn. Okay, so he's going to wake up at the end of this turn. So now I have to decide, do I attack him first or... Hey look, he's got shield of 8. So that's stat. These guys have been making him stat. Yeah, okay. So maybe it would have been better just to kill these two things. I can put this one down. I want to get the cost down, but the 3 turns are doing nothing. This one here we need to move. I kind of stuffed it up a little bit. I mean, not much, just a little bit. So I think we will try this. I don't think it's going to work. What am I doing? Deal damage to next unit. Summon this turn. So what do I put this onto? Do I cast it onto myself? No. What deal damage to... How do I cast it? What do I do? Just do that, and then like that. Yeah, I mean that's weird how the shield works. So they've got a shield on, so now they're all pretty much 5 health each. He's been upgraded in his attack for some reason. Why is that? So I think that's about it. Oh no, this one here is going to get the upgrade from this. He's been there for 3 turns, hasn't he? Yeah. So yeah, I've kind of got that completely wrong, haven't I? Oh, he's actually been destroyed. So he didn't get the, wait. No, that's not him. That's him. Yeah, so apparently you can only use one of these cards once and then they become unstable, and if you use it again then they're gone forever. So yeah, I mean it kind of sucks, but I mean if I put this character here, they can't actually do anything for 3 turns. So I have to get their, they have to get that, I want to get the ability out of this. So that means these two characters here pretty much sitting ducks. I mean, there's nothing I can do. One of these is gonna pretty much get killed. I don't know if it really matters which one, but I mean I can do 1 damage or something. 1 damage to this creature here. Is that all I can do? We still have... Yeah, I mean I'm not going to be restoring health, but I mean his attack keeps going up. I mean they're putting a shield on him. Okay, so he's going down in health because I've got him standing on grass. Luckily he's not moving out of there. So this one, I just want to wait 3 turns. As soon as we see that 5 turn into a 4, we'll open up a can of whoop ass. Okay, now because this one is still alive, but look, see now that's like the equivalent of 6 health, but this one's upgraded to 7. It's kind of weird, it's like it's always 1 step ahead. Even if I do this, it won't be enough to save this one. Unless I can do both. If this works, if this puts the shield up, if it did, luckily. Okay, now they will actually survive 1 hit. I could probably put this guy in to try and distract him. He's not gonna... It's not gonna make a difference whether he goes here or there. Even with the bonus, he's still not gonna last. He gets hit once, he's gone. I mean, it looks like I could actually do this again. It's kind of a bit weird, I wasn't expecting that. And then we've got, I would say we could try this thing, Life Cut, but it looks like this character here is getting fatigued, even though it doesn't show it, does it? It doesn't show, but if you look at his health, it says 4 out of 4, when it should be saying 5 out of 5. Or have I got the wrong one? I might be getting them mixed up. Yeah, I think I am getting them mixed up actually. I think my other guy had 5 out of 5, but he got taken out. So I'm tempted to kind of leave it like that. I don't think we need to upgrade this guy's shield further at the moment. But of course, I can actually hit this guy. He's got no shield at the moment. Only going to do 1 damage. It's better than nothing. And that puts the shield up. I think it did. Oh, it's only 3. Oh. You see, that's the problem, eh? The font, I mean, it looks like an 8. Knife cut. Yeah, it doesn't work. Oh, so we might lose him anyway, unless he decides to attack that one. Okay, so he did. He attacked that one, luckily. And now this one's on 4 for shield. But see, he's up to 8 now for attack. He's always keeps going 1 up on me. I don't know why. Why that is. It's like I can't match it, you know. And now my hand is filled up with these cards. So we pretty much have to finish this with what's left on the board. I think 1 more turn and this card here will be upgraded by this thing. But the way it is, if I keep this guy here where he is right now, he's going to fall in the next thing. Like whether I attack first or whether he attacks me, it makes no difference, does it? So maybe I will start the attack. I mean, the thing is that when I get this character here, as soon as they're upgraded, I'm going to move them over to where I am at the moment, and we're just going to hopefully be able to shoot him from ranged attack and finish him off. He's in a bit of an awkward position, but yeah, like, so I'm thinking if I go like this, the only thing is I don't know if that boss can move. Because at the moment he's not moving, and it might be because I've got somebody there. So if I was to lose them beforehand, okay, so to play it safe, I will fire this first. Okay, and now that's kind of taking his shield off him, which is what my tactic will be to bring him down with this guy here. Yep, I can still target him with that, which is great. And so what I'll do is I'll bring him over to here and then we'll just shoot at him. But I've got to wait 1 more turn, I think. So I think that's about all I will do at the moment. I don't need to do this, but I don't know. Maybe it might help. Oh, he moved. Okay. But I left that guy there anyway. So I was hoping that that would have stopped them from moving, but it didn't. Right, so what he's done is he's made it so that, but you see this one here, they're now a forecast instead of a yeah, we're in a little bit of trouble now. It's that thing about being one up on me. He's like, now he's got one up on the house back there. How am I going to do this? If I put my guy here, this one's going to niggle away at him. So yeah, see, you can only move one square, but he can move and attack. It's just so annoying. Because, look, I don't have enough. Unless that grass kind of like does damage. It might. So yeah, we're going to have to hope that, I wonder if I might be able to heal myself here. Hopefully this will do it. We might be lucky because I think because the boss is on grass, I think it's going to kill him. Yeah, we were lucky there. But I mean, that's how brutal it was. If that didn't work, we would have been in some trouble. Allies can card, then push to another hit. Not sure what charge means. Oh, can we mouse over charge? Pushes target with attack to main attack. So it's like it gives them knockback ability. Allies become charged when they lose shield. Bring that. Weakens and exposure received by enemies increased by 1. Weakened and exposure received by enemies. Okay, well I don't actually have anything that's giving them weakening exposure. You see these trinkets? Where do they? What do we do? I think they go onto my hero. I think. Oh, I become charged and pushed to another hex. So if someone knocks me back, then I can knock them back. I don't think that's really that useful, really. This one here is probably the only useful thing, but the thing is that if my ally loses their shield, they're probably going to be dead anyway. So okay, so in here we don't have a trinket thing, so just go up there. Alright, well, oh look, I've got more of these now, so we can upgrade. Yeah, and they've got across the 4 now, so I can bring them into the battle on turn 4, no, turn 2, I think, instead of turn 3, so that should be a game changer in a way. I'm not sure about the health on these ones though. They look, have they come down in health? Not really. I mean, that character's only got 3 health. And I can't upgrade them as far as I know. I can only upgrade these guys, so we'll upgrade him with this. I don't believe that I am fatigued, because my full health is 16, so I don't know what fatigue is actually doing here. Oh, no, these guys are fatigued, don't they? Actually, now they all look different, don't they? They've got that purple food. Remove fatigue. Cost 4 dust. Got 11, so I can only do it on 2 enemies. Well, I guess I'll do it on these 2 here, because they're my 2 upgraded power characters in a way. So heal. And then we're done, unless I want to sell something. I don't know. So 2. Yeah, everything's pretty cheap. They're all 2s now. Apart from that one at 4. Alright. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll just stop the video for now. I'll have to make a part 2 to finish the run. Yeah, I'll just have to leave it like this, I think, and then I'll leave it like that. I'll leave it like this, and then I'll come back in about maybe half an hour. Or yeah, I think I can come back in half an hour. Yeah, we'll see. It might be half an hour, or it might be something else. But yeah, I'll come back and then I'll make the part 2 video, which will finish this run off. I've got a feeling we might be able to get to the boss. Let's have a look. Yeah, if I take this route here, or route, I can get to the boss. Or we could go down here and get a refuge. We can get a refuge, we can get a refuge. Spend Lenny Dust, move fatigue, or circle with. Rescue, unlock a new guide. Ooh. That could be interesting. So I'm going to either go that way or I'm going to go that way. Probably the guide. I'm probably going to try the guide, because the guides You know, we had, I think we had, yeah, we had one, and then we've had that one. So if we get another guide, that'll be 3 guides. So we'll do that. I'll go down here, and we'll face the boss. Not sure what's going to happen there. An event. What's an event? Make it okay. So yeah, an event isn't a battle. Battle is a battle to gain a card. Encounter, fight, an easy battle. Oh, so it's an easier battle. Okay. All right. So yeah. All right. I'll see you in video number 2. Thanks for watching.